Today, we're going on an adventure. So, if you guys don't already know, our land is super jungly, and today we are going to be doing some trails down to the bottom of our land, and wait until you guys see what's down there and what we're going to be working on. So way back when, I made a topographic map of the area of where we live. So we're going to use this right here to cut a trail down to the bottom of our land, using all of the tools right here and powered by the Anker SOLIX F2000. Today's video is actually sponsored by the Anker SOLIX F2000, and I'm gonna go over a few reasons of why we like to use these power stations for situations like this. The main reason we are using this power station today is we do not have electricity on the far parts of our property. So this is the perfect option to be able to access electricity in areas where there is none. Another reason why I like to use this power station is for my camera gear. I go through tons of batteries and I have to recharge my camera gear all the time when I'm filming, and this is a great option to bring along with us so I can just continuously charge my gear as we film so you guys can enjoy non-stop footage of whatever we're doing. Another thing to note is these tools do come in gas and or battery powered options, but when we go down into the land, when we use the gas powered tools, we have to bring a canister of gas that is basically the same size as this power station. So it's definitely similar. So this isn't really that big of a difference. We'll have to bring one or the other, and we can do a little bit more with this one.
And also we don't have fume and noise, so we don't need ear protection and that won't smell bad. Clearly we won't tip like a big tree with that, but to do what we'll do, that would be great.
So basically we are up here, so we are gonna go down and around to the bottom of our land down here. Easier said than done. It is wild down there. Actually, what I think we're gonna end up doing first is going down there and kind of like scouting where we want the trail to be, so we can have an idea of what we're gonna do before we bring all of our stuff down there. So first things first, let's check it out and get started after that. Come with us, journey into the jungle and see what we find. Sometimes we find very interesting things on our property, so who knows what we'll find today. We both really love exploring our property. It brings out our inner child, and it feels like we enter into another dimension when we wander through our rainforest. We have big plans for developing a few things in our property once the house is finished. Our land is very dense with plant life, and we also have a ton of wildlife. So much so that I often joke and call it a free-range zoo. We have parts of our property that we haven't really explored yet because it's really challenging to navigate through the terrain and swim through the bushes. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. What's your plan for down there? By the way, we have a little waterfall down there, but it's really steep and really jungly, so we're not gonna venture down there right now.
But you can hear it, you can hear the water. What would be cool is like to tie some cable between the trees and build like a platform so we can see the ocean over there, and that would be just amazing.
Yeah, the ocean's just there. Don't know if you can see it. Basically, we have a lot of plans for our land. We're still working on the house. At the moment, we are waiting for some deliveries in order to continue. So in the meantime, we are going to work on our property. It's either one or the other. And today, the land is our task.
Today is trail day.
Trail day, yeah. one tree becomes two. We didn't have time this year to go down and mushroom hunt too much, but we have some leftovers that are still here, which is pretty shocking because it's kind of way past mushroom season. But check it out, these are our favorite mushrooms to get on our property. So these are hedgehog mushrooms, and they are full of bugs because they're quite old. But the reason why they're called hedgehog mushrooms is because the bottom of them looks like a hedgehog. So there's one. There's one in between the leaves right there. There's one, and there's a big one right there. And that's just in this small area right here. We have hundreds of them on our land, and it's something I am extremely grateful for, is to have a food source on our property, and we have quite a bit, and it's amazing. And mushroom hunting is really fun. We've found some monsters over the years. Anyways, back to trail work. Okay, so we found what trail we want to make from the building site down to the bottom of our property. It's gonna be amazing, you guys. It's really scenic, and I can't wait to show you what we plan to do down here and what's down here. So we're gonna grab all of our tools and get going. The reason why we're going to be using the Anker SOLIX F2000 is because it's a portable power station with a lot to offer. With 2,048 watt hours and a 2,400 watt output, it can power and charge multiple items at once and also run high wattage appliances. So we got our cart of tools right here, and the first part of the trail is gonna be kind of like right here. So we are just gonna use this as the base and work our way out that way. And then when we get to that point, take everything, move it over there, and just do little stations throughout. The Anker SOLIX F2000 does come with wheels and a handle to pull it. As you can see, there's some wheels right there, and the handle comes out like this. So if we wanted to move it around by itself, we could. But since we don't want to put it too much on the forest floor because it's really wild and jungly, we're gonna keep it on this little cart to keep it up and tow all of our stuff together. This power station has 12 output ports for maximum versatility, including an RV port, so we should have plenty of outlets and options for cutting our trails.
Oh, faut que go dans 20 minutes. Yeah. Nice. Ready for action.
This is our first time using a hedge trimmer, and I was surprised at how well it worked. We are definitely going to be using this for our trails in the future. Alright, I think we made it about a third of the way. If I had to guess, maybe close to a third. And so far it's going really, really well. We only used 2% of the battery, which is crazy because Viant was going non-stop with the little brush cutter. But here's our progress so far. So you can see the cart and Viant over there. We have the trail coming down here and to here. Whoop. And to right here is where we stopped. We decided to just grab a piece of wood that we are gonna place the power station on so it's up off the ground and just carry everything individually because the cart was a little bit too difficult on this kind of terrain. This is very rugged. So anyways, right here we are gonna make a little fork and start to go up that way. Good job so far. The Anker SOLIX F2000 features InfiniPower technology and is equipped with EV-grade batteries that will remain healthy up to 3,000 charge cycles or equivalent up to 10 years of use. With HyperFlash technology, this power station can be charged from 0 to 80% in just 1 hour, and you can monitor the power station through the app, making it really convenient to keep an eye on things. One thing that's really cool about the Anker SOLIX F2000 is the unibody drop-proof design. It's impact-resistant, drop-proof, anti-UV, and flame retardant, which means it's rugged and tough enough for this kind of task. Some of the bushes on our land are, in fact, not bushes, but more like small trees. So we had to use the electric chainsaw for the ones that were a little bit too big for the hedge trimmer. Alright, things are going really well and the trail is taking shape. It's amazing. Somehow we've only used 5% of the battery, which is absolutely incredible. and we've been running the trimmer and the electric chainsaw, and now I'm starting to charge some of my cameras. And in a minute we're about to move everything a little bit farther down the trail to continue. So just gonna grab all my camera stuff and move everything one by one. Man, what a difference though, just to be able to walk through our property relatively easily is a big upgrade. And here is where the next trail is going to be. Through there, probably close to that tree. It's a great feeling to be working outside in the forest, and the beauty and magic of this place never ceases to amaze us. I think it's safe to say we're a little more than halfway. Viant is just doing an amazing job with these two trimmers, and I'm just coming behind him and kind of like clearing it because it's a little bit too close quarters for us to both be working on something. But when we get to the bottom of the land, we're both gonna grab a tool and work because we have a larger area that we're going to clear in a very special spot. So stay tuned, keep watching. There's some magical stuff down there and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Look at these little pine cones, but when I turn them this way, it looks like a rose. Pretty cool. I know I've done a lot of videos about power stations, but honestly, we use them all the time. It's really a great way to get mobile, portable electricity for projects such as this one. We use this power station all the time on our building site for lights, tools, and we even take it with us on road trips. We're almost down to the bottom of our land, and I can't wait to share what's down there with you all. So right now we're at the tree where it becomes two, or two become one, depending how you look at it. And we are just making the trail along the side and down here, down to the bottom down there. So we're almost there. We're really close to the bottom down there, and we have something very cool and special that we're gonna be working on down there, so it's pretty exciting. So back to work.
Too big this one, I guess.
Chainsaw?
Yeah. We're almost there.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. Okay, almost there. The forest is full of little treasures everywhere we look, like this little cup mushroom. I could spend hours looking at all the little details of things. We have made it down to the bottom. So we are at the bottom of our land. And for those of you that don't know, we have a magical creek running through the bottom of our land. So what we're doing is making a beach. We are making a little beach area next to the creek so we can come hang out down here sometimes, because it's just a wonderful feeling to be down here. It's really peaceful and magical and serene, and yeah, it's a really cool feeling to be down at the bottom of our property with all of these crazy massive trees. Like look at this tree. We're clearing around this tree, but it is huge and it goes like crooked and then straight, and it's massive.
My babe, a little earlier, but your Valentine's bouquet.
It's my favorite kind of bouquet. So yeah, we have a lot of sand here. Like you can see here, there's a lot of sand. The bottom of the creek is sand. Pretty much underneath all of this top layer of composty material is sand. So what we're gonna do basically is just try to clear around this tree and then clear kind of like an area so we can hang out down here. So that's the plan. We're gonna continue with it little by little. I can't even believe it, but the power station, we've only used like 10%, and we've been going hard at both the little brush cutter and the electric chainsaw. So it's pretty cool. And I've been charging my camera batteries as well, because all of them are dead and or dying. So yeah, basically we're just gonna continue. Alright you guys, it's getting dark, so we are gonna head back up to the building site. We made it all the way down to our future beach. We cleared it pretty well today, but we're gonna finish tomorrow because we don't want to be down here when it's dark. We have a lot of wildlife and it's just scary down here when it's dark. So we were able to cut probably like a good 400 feet of trail, which is a lot. And let's check the battery status. All right. Wow. So we still have 85%, so we should be able to use it tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, just on one charge. Pretty legit. So we are gonna gather all of our tools and equipment and camera gear and head back up before it's dark because it looks like sunset is very soon. Going back up should be way easier this time, considering we don't have to battle against the bushes. It's really steep right here. Whew. Whew. Nice work.
Yeah, so much incline.
Alright, so we're gonna hike back and see you guys tomorrow, catch you up on what we did, show you what we did, and party on the beach.
We need some Corona, huh?
Yeah. BYOB, bring your own beverage. Alright, see you tomorrow. Hello you guys, what an incredible day. I'm super excited today to be finishing up our trail to our beach, and stay tuned to see what we name our beach. So basically we're gonna bring all the tools down there, what we need today, and then after we finish the trail we have a little special something that we are gonna set up for us and take you guys along with us to join us in this little special date, if you will. So let's head down back to the trail. I'll show you the updates that we made. Yesterday you saw us go through the trail before it was cut, and today we're going to bring you down and show you what it looks like now that it's all cut and ready to go. So let's get all of our stuff and head down into the wilderness. Alright, got my camera stuff, got whatever tools that we need, and now we are going to head down on our trail. So check out the improvements. So as you can see, we don't have to fight through any of the bushes or go swimming through the bushes, is what I like to call it. So it's really nice just to be able to walk. It's pretty steep in some spots, but overall it's a major improvement. We are at the spot where one tree becomes two. And we have arrived at Laguna Beach.
Change name.
Here we go. Wow.
Look at the spring here, how cool is it?
Yeah.
Coming out of the ground this way.
Yeah, we have a really cool underground spring trying to fall into the water. You can see the water kind of coming out that way.
And a massive flow from the back.
So that's pretty wild. And
so
this tree is magical. It's just such a nice spot to come down here and chill and enjoy the scenery because it's really, really, really beautiful. So today we are just clearing our beach area a little bit more and clearing around this gigantic tree so we can have a little bit more space around the creek to hang out. It really feels like we're in another dimension when we're down here, and it's actually significantly cooler down here than it is where our house is, which is pretty interesting. We have some really cool ideas for this area of our property, one being a sauna or a wood-fired hot tub, but that will have to be for after we finish the house. This is just the beginning, and we have a lot of cool plans for the future of this magical land. There's so much possibilities, and it's really fun to dream about our ideas and plan for the future together. This whole experience of taking an undeveloped piece of land and building our dreams here has been incredible, challenging, and gifted us with a lot of personal growth. I'm really looking forward to what the future holds, and mostly excited for the day we can move into our house that we built together. All right, so we are setting up our little date down here. But before we can set up the date, Viant has to go in the creek, brave the frigid waters of the creek to remove the last parts of debris. So it's very cold, the water, very, very cold. In the winter, I think it's somewhere in the high 30s, low 40s. So that's pretty chilly. We will never need to do any like cold plunge because we can, like little tank or tub or whatever, because we can just come down here and go in the creek. So let's cheer him on. He's all geared up.
Well, at least I won't be past the knee, you know. Yeah, it's cold. Let's remove all this crap. Yeah, I will come back and do multiple pass.
Okay.
I watched that many videos. I told you like cold water is good for everything, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to verify.
What degrees do you think it is?
Probably like 36. It's freezing. I don't feel my legs.
Alright, one thing I want to show you guys is these salmonberry bushes are pretty thorny. Check it out. Quite a bit of thorns on these guys. So it does make it a little bit challenging to move them around because they poke through your gloves and stuff. Hello everybody and welcome to Laguna Beach. Today we are gonna be chilling beachside down here on Laguna Beach, cooking up some sausages and got some drinks and gonna do a nice little bonfire to be warm because it's really chilly. So, Viant over there is cutting up some wood. We have the power station over here that we're gonna play some music and just hang out, enjoy our hard work, and enjoy the scenery of Laguna Beach. Also, did you notice, do you guys like my Hawaiian shirt? The perfect setting. Could be a little warmer though, it is quite chilly. So this fire is gonna be a nice little touch. I know Peanut is gonna appreciate it because she is very cold down here. This is a really special moment for us because we have never really been able to hang out in our land. So this is the first time we're able to relax and enjoy a nice bonfire by the creek. I really love it here and I am forever grateful that I get to call this little piece of paradise home. So thanks you guys for joining us on this crazy adventure to make some trails in our wild jungle forest. I think everything went really well and now we have a nice little spot by the creek to come hang out when we feel like spending some time in nature and being out here in our jungle forest. Special thank you to Anker for sponsoring this video and we'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys are interested in picking up an Anker SOLIX F2000 for yourself, be sure to click the exclusive link in the description. They have some great deals going on right now for their Valentine's Day sale where you could get $600 off, so don't forget to check out the exclusive links below to get this deal. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on Pacific Pines Ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday, and sometimes even during the week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any. Okay, bye!